The challenge to ITAM being a result-orientated internal service provider can be a challenging one. To execute and drive your ITAM program effectively will require a shared stakeholder vision, with departments such as vendor management and procurement acting very much in partnership with ITAM. Buy-in across your organization should utilize your existing relationships and resources, augmented with a framework from your selected partner to ensure the definition of value is consistent and met. When working with our clients, we found that stakeholder management is often one of the largest challenges that they have. Growing internal support and resources based on the value they will bring to executives, procurement, security, or even vendor management takes a lot of listening and time built on solid relationships. In our experience, it's best to really see yourself as that internal service provider and treat these groups as customers whose requirements you are selling value to and gathering, then delivering a service that will deliver value to them. This is a club that we really want people to be a part of. Developing a collaborative governance or target operating model for trustworthy data, lifecycle management, and optimization will be key to ensure this buy-in. Your model should align to ISO standards and will allow all stakeholders to realize results through collaborative support around deliverable dependencies and practical needs for an ongoing sustainable program. Your operating model should take all service management requirements into account, starting with the defined outcomes, then creating dependency building blocks of processes, policy, and governance to deliver on KPIs and SLAs, again, agreed to by all and bought in and supported. The process for communication and reporting must be agreed upon and documented along with the timeframes and resource management. Finally, deliverables and task coordination must be outlined and assigned, taking care to include all business areas involved. Data management will also play an integral part in ensuring buy-in, providing stakeholders with a clear understanding of how data will be obtained, how it is integrated, and vital to the outcome. Benchmarking the stakeholder-defined outcomes, then working backwards to create the underlying inputs and data points as to how we can meet their needs. Having reports that nobody trusts or openly challenge is a very quick way to lose confidence and buy-in. There may well be a collection process required to ensure the collection of specific metric data points. This data should then be consolidated and the agreed outputs should be aligned to the stakeholder requirements. Whilst getting the governance or target operating model clearly defined will require input from across the business, the end result will provide documented and defined processes, policies, and KPIs with a clear view of required stakeholder reporting and a plan to deliver that. Also, there will often be targeted pieces of short-term work that can be prioritized to drive value, such as a renewal calendar or a vendor risk profile to engage in focused optimization or negotiation activities. Or they may have a specific requirement, such as end-of-life hardware or software. In some organizations, a business case may be required to solidify further need for an ITAM program. A first good step to creating a solid business case is asking executives about their goals and how ITAM can become the tool to help achieve them. You should consider including the following aspects in your business case for ITAM to align with business strategies. First, risk mitigation and cost optimization, meaning optimizing spend to manage software and cloud costs in a proactive and structured way, including managing increased vendor costs that we're seeing a lot recently and increased audit activity. Getting proactive with commercial management will only deliver results with a combined picture of strategy, portfolio, and benchmark values in place. This also requires accurate and trustworthy data and processes to deliver well-negotiated contracts through a focused timeline and series of activities. It is important to note that while negotiating vendors down will deliver some cost savings, Gartner outlined in the 2022 critical capabilities for the SAM managed services that through 2025, organizations will save more money using proactive SAM than negotiating lower prices with software and cloud providers. The second aspect to consider is getting the right information to the right people at the right time and driving sustainable lifecycle management or having enterprise data management to drive business and decision making. A single view of the right information is needed to drive spend and value realization. This can include a combination of intelligence reporting and process and policy implementation. Stakeholders can then work more effectively and be empowered to make decisions in their decentralized team or department. Delivering value measurement versus spend to the business unit owner. And the third aspect is automation for request fulfillment through marketplaces. Only by providing an outstanding internal service will people engage proactively. This will drive user efficiency and satisfaction. This ensures that costs are managed throughout the lifecycle process and avoids unnecessary spend of software through cloud and various different areas. This also must include validating user requests to reuse software already purchased rather than repurchasing it, and managing software and cloud contracts to minimize those increasing renewal costs. The process outlined in the target operating model must be supported by accurate, trustworthy data and skilled resources. That wraps up this video. If you're interested in learning more about how to get your stakeholder buy-in in the ITAM program, please visit our website and schedule some time to meet with us. Thank you.